Okay, it looks like we're live. Hey there, JDs and gentlemen. It's I, Stormsong. Joining me as Paladin. We're just kind of doing
What up?
ourselves an impromptu music stream tonight, because I feel like doing me an impromptu music stream tonight.
Right. So, what are we going to be doing tonight, Storm?
I felt like writing some electronica. Probably some
Interesting.
hard EDM kind of something.
All right.
Okay, well, that seems to work on principle. Alright, so as always, we're going to pick an instrument to start out with. We're not doing anything complicated tonight, so... Oh, you know what? I should probably stream so you can see it, in case you are, in fact, interested in seeing it. Paladins join me largely for the sake of the gits and jiggles.
Yeah. We just chilling. Funny enough, I'm actually having to watch via Twitch so I can make sure that things are working on that end.
Hey there, Shackle. Hey there, Castus. Yeah, basically surprise pirate radio stream, so...
Surprise.
Yeah. Let's see. We're gonna go with... Toxic Biohazard. So this is a synthesizer I use pretty frequently and have a great love for. Keyboards. Check our MIDI
Where is my landing spot on this ship? So I can park.
Okay, so we're going to have to make a sample line here because it's not corresponding. So we're just going to... So we're looking to do something in the soprano range.
So what inspired you for the track tonight, Storm?
Mostly, I'm kind of going on gut instinct tonight, so we shall see.
Okay.
What was I doing? Oh, no. Yeah. As you can tell, I'm absolutely the spirit of energy right now.
I mean, it is Sunday night. Pretty chill. I think the last time I was on a Sunday night stream, that was Doctor Who. Yeah. Doc went and did a late night God of War stream.
Yeah, I remember that one. I think a bunch of us.
Off the wall.
Yeah, I think there were a bunch of us in that one.
Yeah.
There it is. The Final Fantasy bug is biting me.
It always blends in.
We're also testing this plugin that Will helped me get together, so I think that's working now. The mastery of overlays.
Now, are you shooting for the overlay to show up with within the stream itself?
Yeah, showing just the text to the side, kind of the way Will the Great does it.
Okay.
Hey, Zerg. Yeah, I just got the bite for an impromptu music stream. Let's see.
You guys get to see some action happen.
Actually,
Uh,
okay, that's what we're gonna do. So, instead, we're going to set this at pace.
and well, Brommelstein, good morning to you, although it's not morning for me yet. We got about 40 minutes.
Okay,
And congratulations to Crafty Canuck. Good work on finishing that 6K.
excellent. Okay, so here's where we get Nostinata going, which is to say recurring pattern,
Yeah.
where rhythm and chords combine. And I decide where I wanted to start shifting.
Hello, cat. Come here.
Actually, we will go with volume shifting.
Hello, cat. Yes, right in my face. You must lay down on chest.
You have
Okay.
acquired Ket.
I have indeed acquired cat.
Ket cannot be unacquired.
Yeah. He's really terrible about unacquisition.
He is quite Ferengi about cuddling.
Mhm. Wait.
Okay, so I think we got a recurring pattern now. We'll start writing the melody over it, and then we'll record it accordingly. No, if I want my other instrument to be.
Might get a little dancey up in here, folks. Depending on how he's feeling.
Yes.
I want
Spicy pizza is a good.
pizza.
That sounds like a good thing, yes.
It's all about the cuddles with the cat. I'm almost wondering if he's kind of curious on what's coming in through the headphones. He just wants to sit near by my head. I would almost say that top note there at the end, I feel like you should drop it. But that's just me.
Let's see.
Oh, well, I was talking like drop as in just remove. Just so it just goes to like that lower note. And then you move that one back a little bit and bring it up. But that's, again, just my opinion.
Ooh, actually, no, I think you're onto something. Oh, not quite. Okay, so let's try that. Okay, so now we have a recurrent. Actually, in answer to your question, Zerg, I think I'm starting to sort of mentalize something based a little bit around some of the descriptions I've heard thus far of Shoal. What Lady Red's been working on. The idea of kind of aquatic sci-fi, sci-fantasy a little bit with mechs.
That's cool.
Actually, before we continue, we're going to adjust these chords now.
Indeed. It is a music time, Silicon Soul.
Hey there, Silicon. Okay, so let's see.
So Cassis 223 he looks like he's feeling a little bit of cyberpunk right now.
HBS, yeah, they do an arpeggio like that through the opening theme for the HBS music. What were you saying, pal?
Oh, I just saw something that Cassis 223 posted in chat. Might be a little bit noirish, a little neo-noirish.
Yeah. Okay, so we're actually gonna hold off on the rest of that for a moment. So now we're going to normalize these.
Dang it. Dang it.
Okay, so we'll continue figuring out that progression in a moment. First, to make sure this flows right. It could be aquatic. It's definitely supposed to be mysterious SNES JRPG opener. This is where we normalize. So let's try that. It could be a title loop. As the logo and first background fade in. Or you could almost think of the opening of A Link to the Past, where it's a Zelda trying to call out to Link. As the storm is thundering around them. So we're at a G here so that is the dominant chord, so this is where we're going to get a little bit repetitive. It gives you guys an idea of what I do for a living, but I keep listening until I find something I disagree with.
Just like this is trash, even though it's not.
Found it. Something I disagreed with.
It is artiste.
High-functioning artism, as it were. Okay, so that loops nicely, so now we're going to go back and adjust. So now that we've chosen that, though, let's check our exact lead, because maybe... Let's go, Bolin. Moron's organ. I love some of these names. Well, now I'm curious, though, about something. Okay, yeah, no, I like that, but we're gonna change the key we're in now. That's a smidge sharp. I'm gonna go to A minor. You're gonna go to citrus. Let's try that for
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm out just doing a bit of impromptu music late night. I got the JRPG bite, it looks like.
It's music time.
Music time.
Oh. Cat. Just get pets now. No laps. Not this time. Hey, Mo. You should come in here, because I'm boring.
Open invite to all Legionnaires. Let's see.
Gosh.
So let's keep checking here.
Mobile connection being tested.
and we're going to actually extend that.
What the fuck? Just hit. Weird.
Okay, so now we're going to actually go to the editor scroll here, because now I feel the need to start editing automation.
Now. Right now. On robotic.
News!
What about you guys, chat?
Are you able to hear me? Yay, doggo snuggles. Okay, cool. And we're gonna inverse that the other way.
There now. I was getting fucky.
Okay, so... Okay, cool. So it looks like Paladin is in fact audible. Said and done. And I need to be turned up ever so slightly.
All right. Hey, look! It's a Mo!
Okay, did that work?
Hey, it's a Mo!
Oh, good.
It looks like it did.
Yay. Mobile settings can sometimes be.
Yep. Welcome to our chill, Storm had an idea sort of music stream.
Storm had an idea about how to make his own entry track for Castlevania BPL edition.
Quite possibly, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, my brain was thinking a little bit Castlevania 2.
It appears a Doc Who might join us at some point, but that is uncertain. He was just asking how long we would be going for.
Ah!
But doggo has now situated himself. He is now the potato is taking a proper nap on him.
As they do.
We're going to add one more layer to this. Actually, no, we're going to add that layer after the drop. So we're going to do one of Rail's favorite things here called the Sawano drop.
Ooh.
The Hiroyuki Sawano drop?
And the Sawano drop is where we're going to basically pull a drop in the same way you think of in like industrial or techno music, but we're going to do it with orchestral shit.
Cool.
I'm just adjusting attacks on sound right now.
Those would like to play along with the home game. If you have a keyboard, please play along.
You sound kind of scratchy, Mo.
Four. Oh, that better?
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Okay. Go now. Should not try to eat Mike.
But Mike is delicious.
Fiber. Mike is delicious, but is bad source of fiber. Very hard to pass.
Ugh. Mike? I think my mic. Oh, it's just yeah. That's great.
But no, it took me this long to realize there was a keyboard left of the score, and I was like, oh, for those of us with the home game, you can play along.
Yes.
All right. I think my mouse battery just died. Or the mouse died. One of the two. Not sure yet.
Oh, poor little mousey.
It would suck if my mouse died. I hope not. All right. Yeah, no, okay, it was just a battery. I don't know, this mouse is falling that it would not surprise me if it did. There we go. That's better.
So there's a few pieces of double A's.
Hold on a sec. I'm going to tweak some sounds.
Have a night, Castus.
There we go. Have a good night. There. That's better. Give us a taste of the whole track.
Yeah, give me
Thus far.
Mhm.
1 second and I will.
You know, I could see some real sadist of a composer for a platforming game that decides to build the score based upon where you have to be or have to jump in that game.
There are some composers that do shit like that.
That'd be
Oh.
kind of cool.
Maybe not that specifically, but you have a lot of experimentalism that kind of amounts to, what can I do to make the player more anxious? Okay,
So like looking at here for just the key pattern, you're going, oh, I can see all those platforms of here's this steady stream, keep the screen moving like you had in Mario, and all of a sudden, whoop, now the tempo is increased and the blocks or platforms you have to hit are now at that exact same spacing based upon the quarter, 16th, or quarter, 8th, and 16th times that you're using for your notes.
Given the state of rhythm games, I wouldn't be surprised if that happened at some point. Okay, and that is where pattern 2 shall begin. We're going to step away from the organs for a minute. We're going to actually, we're going to compose this next part on piano just so I can actually no, we're gonna do this on contact 7. Okay.
Oh.
So we're going to figure out a good guitar tune here. So we are going to be very careful with our sound here because I do not want to blow anyone's ears out. So if you guys will give just a moment, this is going to be me being very careful.
Turning all the dials and making sure none of them are at 11. That is greatly appreciated.
There we go.
I'm gonna go with it, and very carefully murder all our eardrums.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because what I am using right now is the amp simulator.
Oh.
And the amp simulator is dangerous indeed, as it automatically begins to add volume by simulating an amp. Now we're gonna right now we're going to go with cabinet F because I think that'll work to our purposes. And that off. And we're
Yeah.
going to put gain at neutral. This is where we're going to keep choosing our amplifier model then.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do one of my favorite little tricks just to make it sound more interesting.
A little punchy.
Actually makes the wave warble a little bit so it sounds more...
Okay.
So I want you all to know the reason I turned everything down earlier, and I'm sure that's somewhat explanatory, but I've reduced the volume essentially I've reduced the volume by 700% in order to have it this loud. So it could be boomy.
He's got loud.
Now we're gonna see about a little bit of delay. Hey, Ether.
Superman. Nice.
So now we're gonna actually change the pattern because we have the level of distortion we want. But we want to make sure... Turn on the... We're trying to match the delay to the BPM. Unfortunately, unlike Pro Tools, this does not have a sync feature. Almost. We're going to reduce the decay in the mix. Turn off the beater. We all have nights like that, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
We've selected that, so now we're going to put a reverb on. Post equalizer. There we go. There's that mythical high point that I am so worried about. go. So we're going to go with that. So we're going to wind ourselves back a bit.
Oh, cool. Good baby dog.
Oh, I know what I need to do here. Okay. We're going to triplets here. And actually, let's put that here so we're keeping ourselves consistent. Go back to normal mode. So let's listen back to get ourselves reacquainted. Again, so we're going to remove that first part. It is not working out the way I wanted it. Instead, we are going to There we go. Let's see.
You have the guitar in there. It gets a little bit. Oh, this is now a boss fight.
Mm-hmm. Something like that. That's what I need to do. So, this particular style of guitar we actually have to create 2 separate tracks for, because one of them is not supposed to played a certain way, so. There we go. So with that now. Okay, so now we are going to apply some Okay, we'll do that for now. Oh no, you did the thing. There's the thing.
Did the thing. on, cat. Oh yeah, this is definitely feeling like coffee.
Yeah. PS1 era, here we come. Hey, Silicon Soul. Oh wait, no, you've been here.
Yeah, I think Silicon's just feeling it.
Alright, so then that's where we break into a more lasting sort of affair. No, too fast. Okay, so we'll do it via the drums instead. Okay. Yeah, I keep running into this. Okay. Hmm. Hey, TK, we're writing some boss music, it looks like.
Oh yeah, it's definitely some boss music.
I'm gonna pull a trick here. Make this a bit more tense. There we go. That's starting to take characteristics out. Okay, I'll do another round of the full. There we go. Okay. so we are going to go all the way back to the beginning of our tale now. See how this all sounds
Yeah.
thus far. It was impromptu, Ed Goss.
He wanted the music, and so music he did.
Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm thinking that will be it for tonight. I'm going to continue working on this one, because I feel like this is one I may actually bring back here. So,
It's sounded pretty cool so far.
yes. I'm very happy with it. Well, I wish you all a good night, and thank you for joining me for this impromptu little bit of what the heck. Thank you for joining me, Paladin and Yo-Ho Mo. And, y'all have a good night. Yeet!
Yeah,